Feeling nervous. Don't be scared, don't be shy. Come on in, the water's fine.
Disney's stupid.
Welcome to episode 15, my friends. And Disney is not stupid.
Adults that are obsessed with Disney are stupid.
Dude, you came in super hot. I don't understand this energy that is emanating off of you, but I like it. And Disney's not dumb. You're
just trying
dumb.
to piss off your wife because of her post the other day.
What post?
There was a post up about adults and not liking Disney. Something about adults and liking Disney.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It was some angry post about fuck you if you don't like Disney or something like that. She'll say it. I'm sure this rings a bell.
I don't think it was angry. I think it was just kind of like a...
No, it wasn't angry. It was like making... I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm too fucking tired.
It was making fun of people who don't like Disney when
like
you're an
adults
adult?
who don't like Disney.
What I don't understand is
because she's an adult.
But you like
it was
Disney.
TikTok. See, I knew it was somewhere.
But you like Disney, though. Because you like Marvel.
Yeah, but I like Marvel.
But you like... So you like Disney?
No, because it wasn't always owned by Disney.
And do you like watching Pixar movies like Toy Story?
I'm just trying to be a dick.
No. I'm going to dissect this and I'm going to prove you wrong. Because that's the state of the world that we're in right now. Okay? You must be wrong and I must be right. And that's just how it's got to be. And then we're going to leave this conversation not friends anymore. Because that's just how the world is. So fuck you, Ian. It's a running inside joke between me and my wife now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because I don't understand what that's about, but okay.
Well, it's just my way of coping, and I just like to turn things into comedy, so that's just how I cope with things.
Yeah.
And it works out pretty well for me, especially now that I'm in therapy, and I can cope with things better, and I just say things. I don't hide them anymore.
I think I need to go back to therapy.
Why?
I'm struggling.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah,
my
anxiety is really bad. Really bad.
Well, the past couple days for me, like, my anxiety has been, like, it's been a little bit more eminent. But it's only when I play, like, video games at night. But I think it's because I've been so fucking exhausted. Like, last night we were playing, and, like, my wife got mad at me, and some of our other friends get mad at me because I get quiet. But it's because I get so tired. Like, I feel like I'll take a nighttime medicine and right before like it kicks in, like right before around 11, like I'll be playing Call of Duty, and like Call of Duty, a lot's going on. It takes a lot of focus.
Yeah.
And even though I'm like this far from like the TV, like I don't sit like right up close to it because it's like a 50-inch TV,
yeah.
But I sit pretty close.
Yeah.
But like I'll be playing and I can just slowly feel like my senses start to kind of deteriorate. My eyes get a little heavy. It's hard for me to kind of focus on where these people are. Like, I'll see, like, little dots, and, like, my reaction time is so freaking slowed. Like, the past couple nights, I've been playing terrible. I had, like, multiple, like, 0 and 10 games.
You've been complaining about having to play Call of Duty all the time, so that probably doesn't help either.
Well, I've been mixing it up, and I've been trying to play other, but like Warzone, I do better in. It's just when we play Search and Destroy Modern Warfare, that's a completely different thing, and like it just takes more focus and stuff like that. And then like if there's like a lot of people talking at one time, I just don't like talking. Because I feel like, especially on a game lobby, especially when you're in a party, and you're in a party of 6 and 4 people are talking all at once, like I just feel like it's convoluted and it just kicks up my feeling to not say much because a lot's already going on. So why add stuff when there's already a lot of stuff going on?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like no one's gonna hear it because it's just a vacuum of noise.
Right.
So. But anyway, the wife has been upset with me this past week because of that. Because I've been quiet when I'm playing, and normally I'm cracking jokes, cracking wise. You know what I mean? Fucking cracking wise. When the other team says some dumb shit, when they drop the F-bomb, not the F-U-C-K bomb, the other one, the bundle of sticks bomb, or a whale penis.
That's a fucked up thing to do.
Oh, dude, they drop it all the time, dude. Just freaking F-bomb this, F-bomb them, and then they drop the hard R here, hard R there.
Wow.
And then when Heather's on there, they're like, "Get back in the kitchen, you slut."
Jesus Christ.
It's so fucked up. So, like, normally, I combat those with my silly goose time, and I'm trying to reel it back into silly goose time, make them fucking feel stupid for being assholes. Yeah. And I just haven't been that way, because I've just been tired. My job is physically exhausting. I'm an assistant coach now, so, like, my time to decompress from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. is, like, non-existent. I come home, I get ready to go to practice, and I'm at practice for an hour and a half. I come home, I eat, and then I go to... I try to do stuff to decompress, and then I end up just passing out when we're done. So...
Yeah.
Been a tough week. Physically. I've been really, really tired. But, you know, according to my wife, it's all my fault.
That's how it always works. It's always our fault.
Not the fact that I'm just physically fucking exhausted.
Yep.
But, you know, whatever. Anyway, besides from all that, how has your couple weeks been? I know your team almost won.
Yeah.
They did really good.
It only counts as horseshoes and hand grenades.
I know, but they did really well. For going against the Tampa Bay defense, hey guys, we're talking about sports balls here. We're talking about football. I can't guarantee you how long we're going to go into this conversation, but bear with us.
Yeah.
If you're on stream now, feel free to put stuff in the chat to kind of steer away the conversation. But if you're on audio, like post-audio, post-video, fuck off.
Just going to have to deal with it.
You're going to have to fucking deal with it.
Tell our listeners to fuck off. What's
No.
the matter with you?
No.
We only have a
Fuck
couple.
off. No. I am so tired of being told that this is boring, this is that and that. You know what I say to you? Have a lollipop. Have a lollipop, suck it in the corner, and shut up. I love you. Thank you for supporting the podcast. Anyway, sports balls.
Our final listener has unsubscribed.
Marcelo Gaming has unfollowed you. And it's a fucking wife.
That's fucked.
So Kevin here is an avid Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know.
I don't really know why either. Other than I feel like my dad at one point was an Eagles fan.
And he got tired of losing.
And I just
switch teams.
I just chose the opposite, just to be combative, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just ever since then. I mean, probably since I don't know how old I was, 6, 7, 8 years old when I started, watching football with my dad.
That's normally like the average age of like when kids like start to, bond out with their parents about football.
Yeah, so I just fell in love with them, and ever since then, I've just been a Cowboys fan. And I had some good years in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, they dominated in the 90s.
Yeah, but I mean, since then, hasn't really been much.
No.
Anything at all.
They have struggled. They got close a couple times. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this past, what was it,
It was Thursday night. First game of the season.
This past Thursday, so they went against the defending Super Bowl champs, headed by Benjamin Button, a.k.a. Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. And they almost pulled it out. Like, it was a really close game, and especially for Dak Prescott.
I knew as soon as they gave that ball to Brady with time on the clock,
this
game's over. We're not going to win.
You can't give Brady the ball last.
You can't.
You cannot. You have to run the clock down, and you have to hold the ball as fast as you can. What do you have, like a minute?
Yeah.
And he drove down.
And they had no timeouts.
Yeah, dude.
They drove down the field.
They drove down the field.
And then he just started tossing them out of bounds every time. Just to waste the clock.
Just to fucking fuck off.
Yeah. Fucking dick.
But that is the beauty of Tom Brady. Like, he's just... physically, he's never been the best. Ever. He's never been the Drew Brees.
He's a strategist.
Yeah, he's very, very fucking smart. He doesn't always check down. He always just plays what the defense gives him, and he can read defenses better than most people think he can. Because when people think of like, oh man, fucking smart quarterbacks, you think of Peyton Manning, because he always calls the audibles. He's always switching up shit before the play goes on. But what Brady does well is that as the play goes on, he recognizes defenses as it's happening. Like pretty much he's like Neo from fucking the Matrix. You know what I mean? Like, he's just like, oh, now I see what you're trying to do. So if you're gonna go this way, I'm just gonna go that way and throw it to that guy because I know he's gonna be open, and that's just how good he is, and he's really good in the pocket. I would have thought you guys. I knew you guys were gonna lose. I'm not gonna lie, because the Tampa Bay is so stacked, it's unfair. They have all the depth in the world. The receivers, they have receivers upon receivers upon receivers.
They've been, whoever they are, have been saying that about the Cowboys for years. Oh, they have so much talent. They have so much, every year, that's what you hear. They have so much talent on the roster. They have a Super Bowl contending team.
They do have a lot of talent.
And then they never even make it to the fucking playoffs.
They do have a lot of talent, but they're unproven talent. That's the problem with the Cowboys, is that they're very unproven. Like, their best year statistically with the group that they've got was their rookie year, was when Dak and Ezekiel Elliott
I feel
were
like
the
all
rookie
these
years.
naysayers about Dak got that shoved down their throat this past
I
week.
know he was good.
Like,
it's I always knew Dak was good. It's just when it comes down to when you got to win the game, is he's going to perform. That's clutch. And then the clutch gene is what we're looking for.
At the end of the game, I saw that at the end of the game when him and Brady did their, usual shake your hands, move on. He told Brady, "We'll see you again."
Yeah.
That's what I
like
need.
that.
I need that positivity.
I like that.
Like, you need to have that. You're the leader of the team.
Yeah, and I hope this is the year that he does show that and stuff like that. It's just we just have to see that clutch gene. That's all.
Yeah.
And then I'm fine with it. Zeke, I have like little hope. I think you see what you get with him.
Well, they weren't going to run. They didn't even attempt to run.
But with that team, you have to. I know it's hard.
But
I know you have
can't.
to. You have to.
The only time he ran, it was hardly ever up the middle. It was always a toss to the outside or like a short pass.
But see, unlike you guys, like at least you guys have a stable running roster. The Ravens have lost everyone on the running back side.
I thought you were just picking somebody up.
Yeah, we did because we fucking had to. We picked up like 3 guys literally in the last 48 hours.
Well, what happened to your running team? Like
Okay, here you go. In the preseason, so we played really conservative. So like preseason, they changed it now. So there's two weeks of game time per team, and then they have a bye week, and then it's the first week of the season. So they shortened up the preseason to prevent injuries. So J.K. Dobbins, our starting running back, didn't play until week 2 of the preseason, and it was literally the very first series of him being in there. He tore his ACL. Yeah, tore it. So gone for the fucking season. So then we were like, all right, that sucks, but we have Gus Edwards, who we re-signed. We know he's good. He's a power running back, and he's shown that he can get the job done, so we're good with him. And we also have a rookie, I forget his first name, but it's Williams, something Williams. And then we have Justice Hill. Viable options. And then the week after, during practice, literally this happened like 2 days ago, I think. I think this happened on Friday or Thursday. But Gus Edwards, our second string running back, in practice, tore his ACL. And then our second string cornerback also tore his ACL.
You guys got
in the
some
same
ACL
practice.
Problems.
And then the day before, Justice Hill, our third string running back, tore his ACL.
What the fuck? Nobody's going to want to run for you.
So we are down 3 running backs. So in a scramble, this is who we signed. We signed Le'Veon Bell, who the last time we saw him...
Wasn't he with the Steelers?
A long time ago. But the last team he played for was with the Kansas City Chiefs last year.
I thought when he was with the Steelers, he had like a lot of hype around him.
He was really good with the Steelers.
Yeah.
But he was with the Kansas City Chiefs. Even though they went to the Super Bowl last year, he didn't do very well. Like statistically, he didn't do very well as a team, as like a player. And if you look at that Kansas City Chiefs team, their running back situation was god awful because their rookie running back didn't quite pan out the way they wanted to. And then we also signed Devontae Freeman. Last time we saw him, I don't even know what team he played for. I think he was like a second string somewhere, but the last time he was relevant was when he was with the Falcons when they blew the fucking Super Bowl against the Patriots like years ago. Yeah. Remember when they were up like 3 scores and in the second half they completely dismantled? Yeah.
I had a Super Bowl party that year. I remember.
I was there.
That was awful.
And then everyone was rooting against Tom Brady, and I told everyone, don't do that. He's gonna win. And he did.
I saw a meme about Tom Brady, and it was from the Dallas game. And it was him sitting in that chair like he does. He sits like this.
Oh, was he
and it said
Thanos?
And it said something like, We should have known as soon as we saw Tom Brady sitting like this.
Yeah. that it's fucking Thanos and he has all the fucking Infinity Rings.
Yeah.
And also, and then the third guy that we signed, this one was the best running back that we signed, Latavius Murray. He played for the Saints last year, and he did really well. So yeah, those are our replacement running backs. But I don't know if Latavius Murray is going to be ready for game time tomorrow. Because we play tomorrow night at like 8 or 9, I think. So I know Bell will be ready. I know the rookie running back will be ready. But I'm not too positive if Freeman and Murray will be ready for game time. So...
You know what I learned?
Yeah.
So...
Rough.
I got an antenna, like a digital antenna, to try to get some channels in because I don't want to pay.
Oh, to try to watch some football games?
Yeah, because I don't want to pay that fucking stupid-ass prices they want you to pay to want to watch football. Well, so...
Isn't that like basic, though? Like basic? Oh, did you get rid of cable in general?
I don't have cable at all. All I have is internet. And then whatever I have for streaming apps.
Yeah, because you told me
I used to
had Hulu.
I used to get Hulu Live, but only during football season. Once football season was over, I canceled it.
You ditched it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's like $50, $60 a month for that, you know? And I just was like, I don't want to pay that. Because the only thing I'm watching is football. I don't watch anything else on it. So, I got this antenna, and it says it reaches up to 300 miles, right? Mm-hmm. And normally, when you get an antenna, you can usually get WGAL, no problem, right? So NBC, where the game is aired. I couldn't get it.
Yeah, I tried.
So my channels come up. I get a green screen.
Yep.
But I can hear the volume.
I tried. I tried doing that exact same thing, the digital antenna.
Yeah.
But it I don't know what I don't know what it is, but like it just doesn't work.
Mine says it reaches up to 300 fucking miles.
It doesn't work.
And I get like 30 channels, but half of them are like green screened with volume, or they don't come in at all. And then the channels that do come in are like, you know, the local PBS station, you know, shit like that. Anyway, so I ended up going to, I found out Peacock. I didn't realize Peacock was free.
Yeah.
And you could totally stream it right on there.
Yeah.
But so I downloaded that shit and watched it on the Xbox on Peacock.
Yeah. With, it's free, but you get more channels, but who gives a fuck about that?
Yeah.
As long as it's football. Because let's be honest, like even if you did pay to have like no channels, or not no channels, but no fucking commercials, they're gonna give you commercials anyway because football. Like 80% of the football game is fucking commercials.
You're either not gonna get commercials. You're either gonna get commercials or you're gonna get that screen that says "We'll be back shortly."
Yep.
And you're just gonna stare at that.
Yep.
For
and
a
you're just
while.
gonna fucking stare at that for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so I was happy that I was able to find something that I didn't have to fucking pay for.
Well, the lucky thing about you is that you watch the most popular national team
usually
in the fucking country. So like it's pretty much on all the time.
Yep.
So
unless the Eagles are playing at the same time.
Yeah, then the local beats out the... Yeah. But even still, like, I don't think that overrides.
It does.
It does?
Yeah, there's been times where the Eagles were playing a 1 o'clock game, Dallas is playing a 1 o'clock game. They're both on NBC or whatever.
Fox, because it's NFC. Yeah.
And Dallas won't be on. It'll be the Eagles game.
Well, that's... Whatever, man. Fuck you. You still have the most national fucking televised team in the world. So
I'll just tell you.
I don't know. Stop doing that because you guys aren't even that fun to watch.
There is a lot of drama with the Cowboys. We're fun to watch. It's fucking entertainment.
Fucking always. Fucking the Kardashians of the NFL, dude.
Yes.
I feel.
Yes. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I can't stand that kind of clique.
Well, it is what it is. Well, but that's the Cowboys, though. They're a bunch of divas. That's how they became what they were. Like, even in the 90s when they were at their best, they had all these fucking characters. Michael Irvin was a character. Emmitt Smith, even though he was quiet, bit of a character. Troy Aikman, you know what I mean? You're pretty much 80% of your fucking defense.
So I don't know if maybe it's just me that notices this, but I've noticed whenever I see Troy Aikman doing the commentary stuff,
he looks like a blobfish. Like
he looks high as a fucking kite. His eyes are
his eyes are huge,
and they're always bloodshot. Like he just smoked a fat doobie.
They're the size of fucking plates.
And I look at him and I'm like, this guy can still throw the ball. Get the fuck out in the field.
You don't want him, dude. Not over fucking Dak, dude.
No, I know.
Dak did really, really good. That surprised me of how well he played.
Really?
Yeah, I knew he was gonna be. I knew he was gonna do good. I just didn't know how well he was gonna be because of that injury. That injury is a fucking.
He is not. He's definitely not as quick on his feet.
No, he never was.
but he still ran the ball.
Yeah, he never.
He had no fear. He still went.
No.
You'd think like if I were in that position and my foot was split in half, I'd be a little concerned coming back to run around and get hit.
But I mean, he was never like a quick twitch guy. He was like when he would run, he would have great downhill speed. Like he's pretty fast.
And he's a big dude
running.
and he's got legs.
Yeah,
like
he's
tree
huge.
trunks.
He's a huge.
Like he just
guy.
runs through people.
Yeah, he's a fucking built like a brick shithouse, dude.
Yeah.
He's huge. But yeah. So that's football.
Yeah, that's
Scott
football.
told me to put in my good running back in. Well, who's that? Who's the good running back that he speaks of? Yeah, I fucked up with her because she had a lot of. She has 2 Buccaneers receivers. She had Antonio Brown and Chris Godwin. I didn't think that Tom Brady was going to throw it to every receiver out in the field, so I put Antonio Brown on the bench. He scored 20 points, and as did Godwin. So she could have had a 40-point week 1 start, and I fucked up.
I think I have a 40-point week 1 start with Dak.
Yeah, well, yeah. How much he threw? Like 4 touchdowns, didn't he? Or 3.
3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And the interception that he threw was CeeDee Lamb dropping the ball. That was all his own Lamb. That wasn't even a Dak mess up.
You know what? That even makes me angry.
But Lamb did fucking phenomenal. Everybody, I thought they all played well. I can't think of other than like not running the ball.
Dude,
we should have ran the fucking ball.
You should have ran the ball, but like, dude, Micah Parsons, bro, the fucking monster.
He's a beast,
dude.
Yeah.
As soon as like everyone was like, "Oh, the Cowboys should do this," but if I was like, dude, if they get Micah Parsons, bro, that's a game changer on their defense because their defense has always been kind of pedestrian. There hasn't been really like. We thought that Leighton Vander Esch or the other fucking guy, Jalen, whatever the fuck his name is, the other running back.
Yeah, Jalen. Wait, the other running back
or linebacker? My bad.
Jalen isn't it Jalen Smith?
Yes.
Yeah.
We thought one of those 2 guys were gonna be your fucking leader and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Vander Esch couldn't stay healthy. Jalen Smith just wasn't that.
It seems like
guy.
that position that Vander Esch plays, nobody stays healthy.
Yeah, it's a Sean Lee position,
Dallas,
isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a Sean Lee position. But yeah, man, Micah Parsons, man, he's a game changer, man. He pretty much bolsters that middle field.
Yeah.
And he plays sideline to sideline. He's a fucking monster. Fucking bastards. And he's also a Harrisburg guy, too. He's from Harrisburg. Yeah, Harrisburg kid. I think he went to Penn State. Penn State!
So, I don't watch college ball, so I'm going to move on.
Yeah, neither do I.
So, I took your advice and watched The Boys. I have 2 things to say. That show is fucking amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking
right
great.
up my goddamn alley.
Yep.
I just saw somebody get killed with a vagina yesterday. It's like season 1, like episode 3.
Vagina. Which one was that?
She's totally like fucking a dude.
Oh, yeah! And his head exploded. Yeah. His fucking head exploded.
I was like, oh, what?
Dude, yeah.
So anyway, Carl Urban is in that.
Yeah, you were early. You're still in. Yeah.
So Carl Urban is in that show, and I noticed while watching it with his character in that show, all I keep seeing is Hugh Jackman. So do you think? I think Carl Urban and Hugh Jackman look very much alike, and here's why I'm saying that. So Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
Yeah.
Right? So in the first season, I don't know if he changes in the second, third, whatever seasons, but in the first season of The Boys, Carl Urban has pretty like high hair. His face is always kind of rough looking. He totally looks like Wolverine. And if Hugh Jackman doesn't pick up that spot again, I think fucking Carl Urban should take that flag.
I think they're going to go younger.
What's that?
I think they'll go younger. I think they're going to try to do like a younger X-Men.
That'd be stupid.
Carl Urban's like, I mean, he's not like old, but he's still up there. You know what I mean? Yeah. I would say he's probably in his 40s. Maybe he might be late 30s. I don't know, but I know he's not exactly the oldest. And those movies take a lot of fucking time. They take so long to fucking make, but that'd be fine with me. I love fucking Carl Urban, dude. Yeah. I fucking love him ever since the Doom movie. That was really like his first movie that he was in, where I was like, dude, this guy's fucking dope.
So the first thing I saw him in was that TV show he did with like robots and shit, and he only had like 1 season. And my wife and I both really enjoyed it. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he was in a TV show with like robots or androids or something. I think it was called Beyond, or I don't remember. But I remember seeing him in that, and then I saw him in Judge Dredd. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this guy's pretty fucking cool.
He was also in Star Trek, the reboot. I don't know if you watched any of those.
Yes.
Yeah, he was the Doctor. He was Stitches.
Right.
Yeah.
He is. Yes, I did watch that.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, dude, he's awesome. He's 49. Yeah, he's up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the same thing with, with OG Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. He's up there. But he's still fucking ripped.
He's a fucking beast.
Dude, he's ripped. Yeah. He's fucking 50 and ripped. It's a stack of fucking papers, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up, Logan? But, yeah, I'd be down with that. But I'm really glad that you're liking The Boys, because it's a fucking fantastic show. And yes, Jensen Ackles is going to be in the next season. Confirmed.
As in next season
3.
or whatever. I don't know where
The
they're
Boys.
at now. I'm on season 1, so I don't know how many seasons there are. I haven't.
You only have 2 on
Okay.
streaming right now.
Okay.
Season 3 kicks up pretty soon. I don't know if it's going to be this holiday season or spring, but it's going to be pretty soon. I know they wrapped up on filming recently.
Your wife is saying, yeah, but that's it. So they're done? Season 3's final? No more? Is that what you're saying?
He's only credited for season 3, but I don't know if they're going to... I don't know if Amazon gives shows like long-term deals.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah. I mean, if he dies, because, spoiler alert, a lot of people fucking die in this show.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's literally...
I can already see that.
It's literally Game of Thrones with superheroes. Like, if any character that you really like, be prepared because they might die.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a really great show.
Yeah. My wife and I are both into it. We both enjoy it.
Yeah, good.
I don't know what else we've been watching lately, but yeah, I don't know. Go ahead.
Well, the wife put on Manifest last night because I know that's getting a huge cult following right now.
I don't know what that is. I think I've seen
it. Was a show on
passing.
NBC. They only aired one season, and it's kind of like Lost. So like, I'm gonna give you like the base synopsis of this film. So like, it's in 2013. A family, they split. So like, one half of this family goes on to a different flight because the other flight, the original flight, is overbooked. So they offer those cash vouchers or whatever the fuck. They're like, oh, for $400 for anyone volunteering to move their flight to a later flight, we'll give you guys $400. So half the family took that deal and met up with their family, in a later flight. But on that said flight, they hit some turbulence, and then when they landed, they found out that they went 5 years into the future.
No.
Yeah, so that's basically the synopsis of the show. Is that you're
magic.
Yeah, you're basically following this group of people that was on this plane that somehow disappeared for 5 years and landed out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So that's like the base synopsis. And it was pretty good. It was really interesting. But like, my thought process was, because it was only given one season, and I think season 2 was the one that they were given, or maybe it's season 3, I'm not sure. But my thought process was, I'm like, how are you going to make this into a long-term show? Like, unless if you throw in some crazy ass shit, like, and even then, like, that's really tough to stretch. But like, I would feel like that story in general would be wrapped up in like maybe 1 or 2 seasons. Like, I would assume it would have been like a limited series and not like a syndicated show to have season after season after season. Yeah. So, but it was interesting though. It was really good. It was interesting stuff. So I'll probably end up watching that, even though there's like a shit ton of shit to watch. Our buddy keeps telling us Ted Lasso is good to watch. It's on Apple TV. Mythic Quest, they've been also saying is a good show to watch.
You know what else is good? Is it the Kaminsky Method? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, the sitcom that's on Netflix. Yeah. A lot of
really
people have been bringing that up to me. I mean, fuck, man, there's just way too much fucking to watch. Clickbait.
It's another show.
I've
seen it in passing while streaming.
That one, I feel like I won't be interested in. Even though, like, it's got that thriller vibe. Because the guy gets abducted, and then apparently, like, whoever abducted him starts to release, like, all the shitty things that he's done. And then people have to try to save him, I guess, or try to kill him by clicking or whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah. On Netflix, yeah. And there's... I know you don't like Star Wars, and I know you don't like anime, but in like 2 weeks,
I like some of it.
There's gonna be a show called. It's a limited series. It's called Visions, and it's gonna be on Disney Plus, and it's basically Star Wars short stories. And all these short stories are gonna be done by different animated studios that are established in anime. So I'm so fucking excited. Like they released out a trailer for it like last week. Oh my god, dude! I've never had a raging boner like that, dude. I was so fucking hyped to have like these two things that I love so much. Anime, like not just all anime, like good anime, because I know these studios are fucking good. And then Star Wars, and they're gonna meld the fucking things together and give it to me.
Have you watched What If on Disney?
I want
so
to.
fucking
I know, but I follow IGN, and they give like little ratings of each episode, and it's scary sometimes because like I think the last one was a zombie episode.
I didn't watch it, but there's a Hulk one out. Is that the last one?
I don't know. The last post I saw from IGN was like a zombie episode.
Because the last one I watched was with Black Panther, so I'm probably 2 episodes behind. I think.
For Wakanda. R.I.P. But yeah. So speaking of shows, Visions is one that I'm going to be pretty hyped about. I'm going to watch it real good.
Alright, well, good. You're a bit close to be talking like this, so let's move on to something else that's going to make that boner go away.
Watch it real good. I'm watching. I might watch it in my underwear.
You gotta go.
Just so, yeah, get closer, Kevin. Move it a little bit closer, Kevin. Anyway.
What's next on your list?
We watched Jungle Cruise.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah. I thought it was okay. Wife and kids loved it. I thought it was okay. It was like The Mummy.
Does your wife watch any Disney and say this sucked?
No.
Like, she just yes to everything?
Oh, it's got Disney. I like it.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Has there been any Disney movies lately that has like not met your expectations? Because there's been a lot. Not a lot, but a handful for me. Mulan could have been better. Oh my God. in my opinion.
I watched that, and the whole time I'm watching it, I'm like, I know this is Disney, and I know this is like a cartoon thing, and then but now they made it live action. But like, you're hitting with swords. There should be blood.
It could have been. And not even that. It's just they got rid of Mushu, which was like their comedic relief. They got rid of him, and he was probably one of like the best characters in that movie. And they got rid of him because they said they were trying to make it more realistic. But one of the villains in the Mulan movie was a fucking witch that flew in the air with giant claws. Like, what? Yeah. Like, if you're basing it off of mythology, then it's not real. It's not real. If there's witches. And we're not talking about Salem witches, where there's,
that wasn't
a hypothesis of like, they might be witches and we're going to stone them to death.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's not real. So I was upset about that. So Mulan could have been better. Lady and the Tramp, that one was another one that I didn't think was okay.
You talking about the new one?
Yeah, that came out like right when Disney Plus launched. Like Lady and the Tramp was like one of their exclusive movies that you could watch, and I thought that was okay.
Was it live action? I don't think I watched it.
Yeah, it was a live action one. A couple of the Marvel movies, I have my gripes about. Thor 2.
Yeah,
that one. I don't know if Disney owned them by then.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
Yeah, I don't remember
when that takeover took over.
Iron Man 3 was also one of them. I don't know if you remember that fucking monstrosity.
Yeah, that was with the
Mandarin who turned out to be not the fucking bad guy.
Yeah,
he was just some fucking dude,
some fucking dope.
Yeah. I mean, it was a movie about dogs, but it was based off of a class. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just didn't think it was that good. And then Jungle Cruise, yeah, it was fun because The Rock has a lot of funny parts in it.
The Rock is just a funny dude, I think.
Yeah,
I think he's probably just a funny dude.
Dude, me and my wife got into this argument because, like, it's no mystery that there are actors out there who are in movies, very popular movies, and they have these roles, but they never really change person. Nicolas Cage is one example. Nicolas Cage is Nicolas Cage in every movie. You can change his name, whatever. Same guy. Ryan Reynolds, the same. I love Ryan Reynolds, but he's Ryan Reynolds in every movie. Yeah. Okay?
And that's not a curse or
it's not a bad thing.
Him. Like,
yeah, I love him. I will give him all my money always because I love him.
Yep.
The Rock is the same guy in every fucking movie. I love The Rock. He's the same dude. Yes, Keanu Reeves. I fucking love Keanu Reeves. Nicest guy in the world, apparently. And I love him. I'll give him all my money and all my attention. But he's Keanu Reeves in every fucking movie.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is,
I need to watch these
man.
John Wick movies.
Dude, how have you not seen John Wick?
Because I think I started the first one, and for whatever reason, Lauren and I were both like, eh.
Dude, no, man. The first one is so good. Like, it takes about 20 minutes. Not even 20 minutes. I feel like it takes 15 minutes for the movie to pick up. Like, you meet John Wick, you see where his life is at, and then you see some asshole, and that takes 15 minutes, and then shit hits the fan, and then prepare for the ride. That's it. It just goes boom from there on, dude. I mean, there is a scene in the movie where I know you guys are... the dog dies. I know a lot of people were kind of like, I'm not going to watch this movie no more.
But these people tend to forget that the dog didn't really die. It's just a movie.
Exactly. yeah, I know. But, you know, you guys will watch movies where fucking serial killers will just do horrific things to people and like, that doesn't bother me. Yeah. But if a dog dies in a movie...
Do you know how many horses died in real life in wars?
Mm-hmm. They don't give a shit. Ruby Rose is in it. Yeah, and that was her best role because she barely said anything.
Who's Ruby Rose?
Oh, you don't know who Ruby Rose is?
A wrestler?
No. While we're here at the computer, let me show you real quick who Ruby Rose is. I don't know if the fans at home will be able to see this. Let's see. I don't think they will.
No, you have to share your screen or some shit.
Yeah. So but I want to show him who Ruby Rose is real quick. So she first showed up in the Netflix show Orange is the New Bad or whatever the fuck.
Orange is the New Black?
Yeah, that show. So she showed up briefly in there, and ever since then, because my wife really loved that show.
I don't know who she is.
Ever since then, she's had like this giant woman crush on this Justin Bieber lookalike.
She does look like Justin Bieber.
Thank you. It's her, like...
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Her and...
she's not a douchebag like that fucking twat of a kid.
But she's like I think she's bi or a lesbian. I don't know. I mean, who gives a fuck? But either way, my wife thinks like she's like the hottest fucking thing in the world, and I don't think so.
I mean...
Is she good looking? Yes, but she's not the hottest in the world. And I would not... Like, that's Justin Bieber to me.
Yeah, I mean, she's not ugly or anything. But it's just not my type.
Yeah, not my... Yeah, just... I don't know, man.
Everybody's got a type.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
You're already married. You can't.
Well, I told her, like... I told her, like, there's some guys I'd go gay for. Like Henry Cavill, The Witcher. I'd go gay for.
I'd go gay for Jason Momoa.
See? I would probably go gay for him too.
Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds straight up. Yes. Straight up.
But he's got to be Deadpool all the time.
Nope, I don't give a shit, dude. I've had like the biggest man crush on Ryan Reynolds for like forever.
Did you ever watch that movie Underground on Netflix? It came out a couple months back.
That's the only one that I didn't see, and because it was like a short.
People gave it.
It was
so
a short
much
term
shit.
limited. Like it was in theaters for a limited time, and this is before when streaming was a fucking thing. And like I just never got a chance to watch it.
Well, this was not. This was only about a couple, maybe a year ago at this point.
No, this is the one where he was buried alive, right?
No, maybe I don't know.
Oh, Underground 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The action movie.
A lot of people gave that a lot of shit, but I thought it was fun.
Dude, it was fucking fun.
I thought it was a popcorn action.
Yeah, dude. What more do you need? Fucking things are exploding. People are running across buildings doing parkour, and there's car chases.
And then a good time.
And then Ryan Reynolds will just pop up and say a witty comment. Like, what more do you?
I need to watch Fall Guys too. I want to know what that's like. It's his new movie.
Guys. Free guy.
Free guy.
Yeah,
Free guy.
Me too. I want to watch that too.
Yeah, I gotta see that.
But, yeah, that movie, Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot. So. This is an insane fucking casting. Ryan Reynolds, The Rock, and Gal Gadot in one fucking action heist movie, dude.
I saw that.
Yeah, dude. Do you want the world to explode in orgasm? Because what is this now? We're just going to put good-looking people?
Is it Gadot or Gadot?
She says Gadot. I just say Gadot, just by habit. But she says it's Gadot. Fucking tall-ass Israelian.
Mm-hmm. She is tall.
Yeah, she is. And she's awesome.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. But what's gonna upset me though is that they're gonna do what they did with Jungle Cruise. Is that they're gonna make a love connection between The Rock and Gal Gadot. In Jungle Cruise, they made a love connection between Emily Blunt and The Rock, which I hated. I was like, please don't do this. Please just make it platonic. Please, I'll believe that more than this. Please don't do this, please. And they did. Yeah, they shared a little.
To be continued.